Hello friends, welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be designing a lined vertical planner layout for the first week in 2024 in my health planner. So come plan with me. And I've got a few markers here ready to go, as well as some ink and some blending brushes, some different washi tapes I may use, this set of stat stickers I made on my computer, some cardstock that's been pre-punched, this Planny Thing sticker book, this Happy Planner sticker book, and this Girl Boss Anna Narrative Hues sticker book, which I'll pull from. Okay, you guys, gonna go ahead and lay down some wax paper and get started on this design. Can't believe I'm already designing a spread for January 2024. This is just crazy. We're living in the future. I'm going to try to use some different materials on this one. I just kind of wanted something a little bit fresh and new, just some different items than a standard sticker washi spread. So I'm going to go ahead and rip up this cardstock paper and maybe use it in the corners. I'm kind of excited that I can now use the lower left-handed corner since my water tracker is now going to be included in the stat stickers. It gives me that much more room for decor, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to put the paper down in that corner and then in the top right corner, see how that goes. I'm planning on using the stickers here from the Happy Planner sticker book. I think this is the Essential Season sticker book. And just pulling together a cute winter theme using the stickers from this book. There are some silver stickers in here, which are cute and well coordinated with these guys as well, but I don't know, silver is just not my favorite on a spread, even though it's very wintry and very snowflakey. I just can't handle not being able to see it at certain angles, so we shall see how that goes. If I need to pull it in, I will, but I'm going to try to steer away from anything that's foiled on this spread. So just pulling in some various types of stickers here, quotes, some decor. And then I found these long stickers, these checklist stickers, that I thought might be good for some added color and then also a way to denote where I'll put my food log on the spread. I did something similar in a recent spread with checklist as well, just kind of doing a haphazard, random setting of those stickers, and I really liked it, so I'm going to do that again. Just gives a little bit less of a linear feel to it to not have everything all lined up, and I really enjoyed that part of the spread, so I'm going to do that again. I've also added in some washi. I've layered in the navy blue tone on top of the striped kind of icy blue tone, just to give a little bit more of those winter feels and color without being too much. I'm also putting in some of those Narrative Hues stickers from the sticker book there behind the stat stickers I'm going to lay in. That's just to, again, to add a little bit more color. Since I'm pulling these various colors for the food log stickers, I thought it would be good to match up the Narrative Hues stickers going behind the stat stickers to those items so that it's like a color per day type of spread. So I'm just looking for the right tones to match up as close as possible to those checklist stickers as I go through. And I decided on these longer, kind of skinnier versions of the stickers as well, instead of the more traditional looking watercolor ink brush strokes. And I think I found a pretty good set that matched fairly close to the color scheme. So I've laid those in, and now I'm just going to set these stat stickers right on top, just so that I can easily use those when I move them over to the spread. And now I'm looking for some maybe focus circles here. I'm not quite sure what I want to do, if anything, for these workout tracking options. Since I have this color per day thing going now, I couldn't really pull in the circle stickers I was planning on for the workout tracking because of the color scheme. So I'll figure something else out, but just so I got a real clear picture of what colors I'm using and when, I'm going to go ahead and just commit those stat stickers to the underlaying sticker color so I can see it all at once and see how this is going to shape up. A few things I'm thinking about here as I move things around is making room for those workout stickers or just workout tracking. I see a couple of days where I really won't have any room at this point for working out and tracking those stats. So I'm moving some things around and trying to get creative with that. I do feel like I have to move some of the stickers around to get the best placement. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, I feel like this corner is a little bit, I don't know, lackluster. I'm pulling in these half circle stickers and cutting off the kind of foiling area of those. I really like the additional color on the spread and the little bit of detail that they add, but again, I don't want any foil. So I'm just trimming that off and placing those in some random areas in and amongst the stickers. And I feel like this needs to be reworked a bit. Again, just trying to make the best of the stickers that I have, giving myself that functional space that I need, but also the design, trying to make that look as pleasing as possible. It's getting a little better. I think I'm liking this a little more. Kind of feel like I need to stagger some of the items a little bit differently, which is why you see me moving some of the bigger items around. Also thinking about that functional space always, so giving myself as much room as I need to drop in some workouts, that kind of stuff. Okay, I think we're ready to move things onto the spread. Let's get the background prepared. So I'm going to add just a bit of this distressed oxide to the background of this side of the page, kind of behind the paper area, so that it looks almost like a mist coming off of that spot. Really, I just wanted to add some more color and beef up the interest of the spread overall. I am going to cut down how much of that paper is encroaching there onto Monday and Tuesday. It was a bit much before, so I'm just going to pull that back a little bit and give myself as much room as possible. And now we'll drop in the washi tape here on this side at the top. Just want to make sure it's nice and aligned. And trim off the excess. And then we'll drop in this sidebar item as well. Then I'd placed this guy in there, but I will go back and make some adjustments to that as well, because I think I want to add a little bit more of that ink technique, as you'll see a little bit later. In preparation for where I'm going to drop in these stickers down below, I'm just going to white out the black lines where they're going to touch, just to give a nice clean palette. Also add a bit more of this ink behind the cardstock area. And just kind of lightly brush it in, trying not to get it too strong, but I do want it to be layered in pretty nicely. Also going to stencil in these snowflakes here in a couple of areas. I have a huge snowflake punch that I've used in the past for planning, actually punching out cardstock to use. But this time I want to use the reverse of that and stencil in the color where the snowflake would be. So I just used a scrap piece that I had there in my stash, and I think actually they turned out pretty cute. Just layering them in areas where I feel like I have the space to do so. Trying not to take up too much functional space in any one place, because as you guys know, that is something I like to steer away from. I was going to do a bit more over there, but decided to keep it lighter because I do have some decor for that bottom right corner. And now I am going to lay in the cardstock here in the upper right-hand corner. And I'm just using a glue stick to lay those in. It's been a really good tool for me, the glue stick. I like it slightly better than Glue Runner, which I've used for many, many years, but the glue stick gives you a little bit more freedom, I feel like, to make adjustments while it is setting up. So if you don't lay it down perfectly the first time, you have a little bit of leeway to, maneuver things around before things set, which I like about the glue stick. So kind of forgot about that elementary school tool. It's actually very useful for paper planning, especially when you bring in mixed media like this. Went ahead and laid in a few more of the decor stickers and am now dropping in the stat stickers to get a good idea of where the long checklist stickers will lay before I put in the decor stickers at the top. I know I pre-plan a lot of these things on the wax paper, but sometimes things just shift around, or I do things directly on the page that are different than what it was like on the wax paper. So I have to be mindful of that, and things may need adjustment when they get moved over. Happens actually pretty frequently, but it's good to get an idea of where things are going to go before actually committing. Once they're on there, I like to make sure that everything still works out and any adjustments can still be made. And then just dropping in the rest of the stickers here on the left page. I'm going to go ahead and white out a few of those black lines at the top here for the quote, and then figure out what needs to be whited out behind this cute little penguin on the sled. That looks like fun. I haven't gone sledding in many, many years. Super cute. I like how that looks. Go ahead and drop in another one of those half circle stickers at the top, and then try to work in this quote. Something I'm not really liking is there is a portion of the quote that's in that circle above the S, and that really conflicts with where the text is there at the top for the dates. So instead of putting it where I thought I was going to put it, I'm going to shift it back into the sidebar and just give myself a little bit more freedom to bring that quote up as high as I need to without it interfering with the other text. And I do like it there. I like that it's layered too with the snowflake. It just kind of brings it all together. The one thing, a little trick that I've found works pretty well most of the time is when you have a sticker that's a clear sticker, if you color in the background with your white pen, you can up the contrast factor so that it does bounce off the page a little bit, which is what I just did. I mean, I just did a rough coloring, but it kind of smooths out when it gets stuck onto the page, which really helps it bounce off the page a bit more. And now I'm just going through with the marker I pulled, adding in a little bit of texture with just some hand-drawn circles and dots. And once I'm done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, to go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.